I want to welcome everyone, students, teachers, guests, to HMS for our ribbon cutting. This is an awesome time for us to be able to ribbon cut to a new facility that's going to pay dividends for every student at HMS. Before we begin our ceremony, at this time I'm going to ask our middle school choir to come to center court under the direction of Mr. Reese Norris, and we will now have our national anthem. If all students will stand, face your direction to the front of the stage to the American flag. Thank you to our choir. Also would like to thank our band under the direction of Mr. Eaton for their performance this morning as we entered. At this time, it is my proud honor to introduce our superintendent of schools. Mr. Kirkendall became superintendent at Soto County Schools in 2003. As superintendent, he has presided over massive building and expansion programs to meet the requirements of the Soto County's growing enrollment that is now to date more than 32,400 students. He put bond issues into motion that have built 15 schools, giving DeSoto County the best facilities of any school system in Mississippi. In 2010, he was elected as Mississippi Superintendent of the Year and inducted into the Mississippi Association of Coaches Hall of Fame. The Ole Miss Education Department just named him their Alumnus of the Year. He is currently the chairman of the Board of Trustees for Northwest Community College, and he believes eating healthy is an exercising. And on a personal note, I am proud that he is mine and your superintendent, because he is the leading fighter for us on what is best for DeSoto County and what is best for the state of Mississippi. Help me welcome at this time our superintendent of schools, Mr. Milton Kirkendall.
Thank you. Well, I'm certainly honored to be at Hernando Middle School, a star school. Congratulations. I commend you, students, for your academic performance by being a star school, and I want to thank the best teachers in America that made that. Well, today we're here to talk about the Project Fit program, and I want to thank Blue Cross and Blue Shield Foundation for making this possible. Catherine Nelson, myself, and Tom Pittman, about, I guess, almost 10 years ago, on a cold January day, met with the Blue Cross group in Jackson and with this foundation and presented our case. And today, Hernando Middle School has become lucky 13, because this is the 13th Project Fit facility that's in DeSoto County, which will serve about 12,000 students. And we're very proud to be a part of it. I can could talk a long time about this because I really believe in health and wellness, and I talk about it from a health standpoint. But also I want to say this, and I want you to hear this. This generation is the first generation is in danger of not outliving their parents because of childhood obesity. Childhood obesity and also adult obesity, it does more to harm one's health than any other thing we can do. We want to be healthy. We want to make sure we do the things that makes us healthy, eating right and exercising. We have a long program today. I want to thank you for inviting me to be here today. And more importantly, I want you to know you're in my heart every day. I think of you, and I'm so proud of this school, and I'm proud of the teachers. Mr. Chase is working hard with the school, and these teachers work hard every day. My sincerest congratulations on being chosen.
This time I'd like to introduce our next speaker. Hernando is the first city in the state to be named the healthiest hometown in 2010 by Blue Cross and Blue Shield Foundation. Hernando's mayor, Chip Johnson, is a wellness champion, talking to groups across the nation about how local governments can promote healthy living and help reduce obesity. He was one of only 2 mayors in the United States to be selected to help Michelle Obama kick off her Let's Move campaign designed to reduce childhood obesity in the country. Let's welcome to HMS the mayor of Hernando, Chip Johnson.
Y'all just got to hear from Mr. Kirkendall. Y'all understand that Mr. Kirkendall is the superintendent of all the schools in the county, right? Where do y'all think Mr. Kirkendall lives? Hernando. Where else would he live? And I don't know if y'all quite understood what he was saying earlier about us being a healthy town. Blue Cross and Blue Shield Foundation decided to hold a contest, first time they ever did it. And they were going to pick the healthiest town in the whole state. Who did they pick as the healthiest town in our state? Hernando. And now who's the healthiest school in this state? It's important. I mean, did y'all get tired of listening to all these introductions of all these important people? Got a little boring, right? Yeah. There's a lot of power sitting on this stage, though. And do you know that every one of them are focused on you? Another thing Mr. Kirkendall said was that this generation of kids is going to be the first ones not to live to be as old as their parents. Let's think about that for just a minute. If your parents are going to live to be 80, that means they're saying that you're only going to live to be 70. Is that fair? It's not. Whose fault is that, you think? It's probably our fault. It's the old people's fault, because we started this mess, didn't we? What we're here to tell you today with this Project Fit is that we know it's our problem. We know we created it, and we're going to help you live to be older than us. That's our pledge to you, and that's our goal. So I'm not going to give a big long speech. I just want y'all to understand that everybody on this stage, all the adults in this county, want you to be healthy. We're not telling you how you got to look or how much you got to weigh. We're just telling you we want to help you be healthy. So if each one of you want to do something individually, you might say, I think I want to lose 5 pounds, or I want to get bigger arms, or go run faster like Trill. If you want to do that, we are putting the tools in place for that to happen. And just as a little aside, as a veteran, the national anthem is very important to me. And this choir just sang, I think, the best rendition I've ever heard. Somebody else talk, but I want y'all to have the last word. I want y'all to tell me who are the healthiest kids in the nation. Hernando Middle School Tigers. Thank y'all.
Blue Cross Blue Shield Foundation is working toward a healthier Mississippi. This grant built the Project Fit America Outdoor Gym. These came with curriculum, professional development, incentives, and baseline testing for us to follow up. Students, at no time will this facility be a jungle gym or a playground. This is a fitness equipment. Instructors for Project Fit have worked with our coaches and have shown them how to implement the program. They come to each school and work with the teachers and show them how to use the equipment safely and how to motivate the students to improve. The neat part of this program is the challenge, because it's going to be based on you. You're not competing against other students. You'll be competing against yourself and how far you want to take yourself. We are very appreciative to the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Foundation for this opportunity to have this equipment. And without that, we must at this time thank the vision of Mr. Cressman and Mr. Float for wanting to bring this in. 2 years ago, they began the writing of the grant, and now today we get to see our equipment. At this time, I want to introduce our two keynote speakers. I promised you for a week and a half we have two Olympian athletes here to talk to you, and they are here to talk to you. First, we want to welcome Miss Rochelle Stevens of Memphis. She was the 1996 Olympic gold medalist for the United States in the women's 4x400 meter relay. She was also part of the team that won the silver medal in the same event and 6th in the world at 400 meters at the 1992 Summer Olympics in Barcelona, Spain. At the college level, she was an NCAA Division I 400 meter champion and won NCAA All-American honors 11 times. Since 1999, Ms. Stevens has helped thousands of clients lose weight and get healthy with her weight loss and cardio DVD at Rochelle's Health and Wellness Spa. Let's welcome to HMS, Ms. Rochelle Stevens.
Are there any track stars in the house? If you're a track star, you know you're a track star, please stand. Where are the young ladies? If you are in the 7th and 8th grade and you run track, run up here to this platform right now. Females. These are not so. What's your first Olympic bag? Good morning again to everyone. I hope you all enjoy those tote bags. Like I said, they're not sold in stores. Please don't let no one steal them. If they do, you can catch them real fast, okay? Sometimes in life you would get one moment to shine. I would like to reflect back in time when I was about your all's age. When I was 12 years old, I had a big, big dream. And that dream was to go to the Olympics. I started my journey at Richland Junior High School in Memphis, Tennessee. I was out running everybody. I was out sprinting everyone. I played basketball where we won the city championships. I was point guard, 10 points, 5 steals every game. I was in the band, B-flat clarinet, what can I please? All city, snare drums, and I played the bass guitar. Also, once I went to high school, I was all West Tennessee and all city, first and second alto, so the choir, you all sound fabulous. Give them a hand. I earned 5 scholarships in music, but you know, I took the track scholarship over the 5 scholarships because I had track scholarships on my mind, and at that time I had 20 offers, and I turned down University of Tennessee, Florida, LSU, and Nebraska, and I chose Morgan State University in Baltimore, Maryland. My life consisted of being dedicated to being the best that I could possibly be, doing hundreds and hundreds of sit-ups, push-ups, chin-ups. I would run every day until every muscle in my body would just ache. And sometimes I would run so hard, tears would just come down my face because I wanted to be the best just that bad. I think somebody in this room probably can relate to that. I can say I was willing to do what it took to be the best, breaking meet records, school records, state records, earning world titles. I have medals from every major event in the world, including the Goodwill Games, Pan American Games, World Championships, World University Games, 4 USA titles, ranked top 10 in the world 7 times, ranked top 5 in the United States 400 meter 20 consecutive times. Give me a hand. While attending college in Baltimore, Maryland, 800 miles away, I went there because I'd never been to Maryland and New York and DC, so that's why I chose Morgan. I was like, wow, I want to leave home. But while I was there, I still had the same determination, the same focus, the same commitment. And while at Morgan, I was able to achieve the Dean's List, which is honor roll, principal's honor roll, so I would have been on Mr. Chase honor roll. Being able to maintain a 3.5, 3.6 GPA while breaking school records, stadium records every weekend. I earned my Bachelor's of Science degree in telecommunications and sales, my master's degrees in public relations, and on my dissertation shot on my PhD in public administration. Because of my athletic ability and wanting to be the best in the world and wanting to go for the gold as a young person, go to the Olympics, I had the opportunity to compete all over the world. I competed 9 months out of the year, racing in over 35 countries or more every season. I would compete from January to September. And just to name some of the few places that I really enjoyed racing, wishing I had taken foreign languages more serious in school, because once I got there I couldn't communicate to anybody. But some of my favorite places that I traveled because of athletics included Sao Paulo, Brazil, London, England, Athens, Greece, Monte Carlo, France, Barcelona, Spain, Tokyo, Japan, and many, many others. That dream, like I said, started in me when I was 12 years old. But someone was very close to me to make sure that I pursued that dream. This person made sure I had the right food to eat, made sure I got enough sleep. This person made sure I ran all over Orange Mountain, Tennessee. Literally. I ran hills on Saturday mornings. I went from doing hundreds of crunches to now doing 2,000 crunches every day because I wanted a six-pack. Lifting weights an hour and a half, 4 days a week. I would like to introduce to you all this morning my coach, my mother, and pastor, Beatrice Holloway Davis. Yes, obesity is a big danger. Right now, you all look pretty good. But if you continue to eat junk food and drink all the sodas you want, load up on all the chocolate and the potato chips, eating late, and this generation, from what I can see, you are rarely exercise. You're not working out, you don't do any sit-ups, you're not doing any push-ups. I got here a little early and I saw a PE class, and they were doing some push-ups. And I never seen guys do push-ups the way the girls do push-ups, but they were. I was like, oh my gosh. So, I would like to say to you all need to get busy. Because if you don't start running, jogging, riding a bike, or do something, you will be one of the statistics that will be having those problems with being overweight, being unhealthy, and probably at the doctors all the time. Like I said, I train 6 hours a day doing 2,000 crunches, eating right to be the very best in the world. And because of my determination and my focus to be the best in the world, I was able to represent the United States and come back home with some hardware. Mr. Kimmels, could you assist me with this, please? In 1992, I came home with an Olympic silver medal. I was pleased to win this silver medal because I had the opportunity not only to represent Memphis, Shelby County, and the United States, but I was able to win this medal for myself because I was chasing that Olympic dream ever since I was 12. But the silver just wasn't good enough, was it, Trill? So 4 years later, I worked even harder. I ran in the rain, I ran in the snow, I ran when it was 100 degrees. I trained all the time. And in hot Atlanta in 1996, Rochelle brought home the gold. So I would like to say to each and every one on today, someone told me, those that fail to make plans for life, life will have plans for you. Life is not about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. So on this morning, starting today, here in middle school, at Hernando Middle School, I want you to think about who you want to be, what you want to do in your future. I want you to create in your mind to become that next engineer, architect, scientist, educator, doctor, dentist, lawyer, a plumber, electrician, an accountant, an IT specialist, an entrepreneur, an entertainer, or a track star. Your dream can start here at Hernando Middle School. Now is your time to get involved with Project Fit America and do something that you like to do. The purpose of this event is we're trying to encourage you to get in shape and be healthy. Everyone can't be an athlete, but everyone can be in shape. Everyone can maintain their health and stay healthy. And I would like to say, follow your dreams and be the best that you can be. And I want you to say to yourself, I want you to think about the word success. And in the word success, there are 2 C's in the middle. The first C could stand for choice. You have the choice to become an engineer, a doctor, an educator, or an athlete, or whatever your dream may be. The second C can stand for challenge. I would like for each and every one of you all to pursue your dreams. I would like to challenge you to reach those dreams. And 4 years from now, some of you all will be 10th graders, 11th graders, and 12th graders. So I expect to be reading something in the newspaper about you, something real good, something positive. And 4 years from now will be 2016. I will be expecting Trill to bring home the gold medal. Come on, Trill. Somebody give him a hand. So I'm challenging you all to get healthy, stay healthy, become a superstar. superstar. Trill, you win the gold, and by then I break the American record for 50-year-old women and above. That's my goal in 4 years. So, be the healthiest person you can be. Make good grades. Make the right choice. And if you would, repeat after me. I would like for everyone to say, I will make the right choice. Point to yourself. For my life. I will not give up on my dream. I will challenge myself. I will be a success. Thank you and God bless you.
Our second keynote speaker, Mr. David Trill Kimmels. He is an American sprinter and won the Olympic silver medal in the recent Olympic Games in London. A native of Coldwater, he is now a resident of Hernando, Mississippi. Kimmels attended Hines Community College where he won 3 individual national championships. The 200-meter outdoor in 2005, the 60-meter and 200-meter indoor in 2006. And set national championship indoor meet records at 60 meters and 200 meters. Trill was a football player in high school. Kimmels caught 13 touchdown passes and made 4 interceptions during his senior year. He is a wonderful athlete, and we are so honored to hear how him being physically fit has taken him around the globe. Please give an HMS welcome to Mr. Trill Kimmels.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to say, it's a pleasure to be here, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior for giving me this day to come before you all today to give this presentation. When I first heard about this great honorable day, it was an honor to be here, to take the honor to come talk to you all at the Hernando Middle School, because now I am living here, and I've been living here for 7 years, so I could not turn these days down. But just to give you a history about myself, I'm 27 years old, and I found my dream and the love of track and field actually around 10 years old, so. 8 years old, I lost my mom due to kidney failure, and that's also due to not taking care of myself, which I will have here today to do with health. I lost my mom at the age of 8, lost my mind, didn't know which way to turn. But I had a strong family to support me and people in the community to support me, because evidently they seen something in me that I didn't see in myself. And I have some of the home people here today supporting me, which is Mr. Patrick here, and also my trainer, Mr. Arnold. And for those who don't know, I started running track actually in 6th grade, and I actually trained at Hernando track over there at the old school. So I also want to thank Hernando for giving me that opportunity to come here and train, because Coldwater at the time didn't have a track. I ran on grass. I ran rain through the snow. I ran on rocks, because, like I said, to reflect back, I had lost all thought of training mind when I lost my mom. Mr. Arthur Avant seen something in me around 2003 when I was second in the state. He seen something in me that I really didn't see it myself. He said, man, you are the champion. I said, man, you really think so? Not only is I'm a champion, we have champions in here today. I'm not the first Olympic silver medalist. I'm not the last, because you all are our future. But if you all train hard, work out, eat right, need to be obedient to your parents, you will not fulfill your dream. And the dream was that I found the dream to be a professional track runner because I also chased that dream. I chased that dream because I wasn't hanging with the wrong crowd. I was always disobedient to my grandmother, to my trainer, to all the grown adults that seen something in me. I was bad, just like some of you all here today. But I stayed focused. I graduated high school. I furthered my career to go to college. And I had a college coach that seen something in me that I be a professional athlete that I am today. I want to be the first, not only from Coldwater, but from the area to sign a professional contract in track and field, because most people just think you're running. You're just out there running. But running to stay in shape, I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have no sort of, I don't take no kind of medication besides ibuprofen when I have a headache. That's it. And that is a blessing because I train hard every day. I train in the gym 2-3 hours a day. When I'm training, I'm kind of off season now. But I train 3 hours a day in the weight room. I put in 45 hours on the track. Not because I love it, which I do love it, but because I also want to be healthy. I used to go to the airports and, go to the little newsstand and see these bodybuilders, magazines, and, I kind of look normal. I'm not a homo or anything, but, kind of bodybuilders got a nice body. Nice, sexy body, I think. And, I used to think to myself, one day I want to look like that. So what do I need to do to look like that? What type of supplements I need to take to look like that? And all that it took was me running every day, doing push-ups, doing squat, and putting the time and the effort in the gym to be successful. Because every man wants a sexy looking woman, and every woman wants a sexy looking man. And that comes with fitness. Putting the time and the effort in the gym, putting the time and the effort running around the track. And first, get the education. I graduated high school. I didn't graduate with honors, but I graduated high school with a pretty good high GPA. Went to college, had a 3.15, which was good. I was 3-time national championship winner. Now Olympic gold medal. But I also had obstacles in life. In 2008, I missed the team because I pulled a hamstring. Once again, not taking care of my body properly. Eating all the McDonald's, in which now I know you eat bread, you can't really take smell because it's hard to digest. And I really didn't understand that until my trainer was like, man, you picking up some weight. I'm like, man, I don't know what to do. We started training twice a day. It was a struggle because I'm like, man, I ain't never trained twice a day. But he seen the goal that apparently then I wasn't focusing on. 2008, I missed the team, and it was a mind record. 2009, I was ranked number 10 in the world. 2010, top 5 in the world. 2011, number 3 in the world. 2012, now silver medal. honor that I have, because knowing that you guys was, some of you guys that know me were sending me the tweets, the Facebook messages, even the emails, or what, just being in front of the television watching the Olympics during that day, whether it was the semifinals or the finals, it was you guys that helped me get that silver medal. I mean, we was going for the gold, but to be honest, I was just happy to get to stick around the track. But it was you guys that I didn't want to let down. It was you guys that, knowing that even though I have that USA around my chest, not only is I'm representing our country, I'm representing the state of Mississippi, and I'm representing the local areas, which is Hernando. Stay focused. If you need any extra training, I'm here to November. November the 1st, I started back training, getting ready for the 2013 season. So if it ain't nothing but, you know, you need someone to talk to, you need someone to run around the track. I stayed 5 minutes away from the track, whether it's this track here or this track over at the old school. I'm willing to help anyone with the right frame of mind to come out and train. And we're gonna train hard. I don't lollygag. We're gonna step on the track, we're gonna get to business. And we will be successful. We will lose weight. We will even have a strong mind, because when you exercise, you strengthen the mind frame of thoughts. And that is the way you be successful and keep your weight down. Hernando, I love you, and thanks for welcoming me to the town of Hernando.
Part of the grant is also indoor fitness equipment, as many of you have already used. And since we're talking about fitness today, it's probably only fitting that we do have one challenge. And it's called the Hula Hoop Challenge. Now, the reigning Hernando champion so far is Coach Hernando. Mr. Trill, Mr. Float is a big exercise person who made us down on the floor. And let's see if we can have us a little challenge. All right, this is how this is going to work. We're going to count to 3 and we begin. The last one still hooping is the winner. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Members of the school board, our mayor, Mr. Hernando, meet me down here in front, and we're going to cut the ribbon to our facility.